Hello, my name is Penny and this is Penny's Art Emporium, and today I have got this lovely little 6-inch canvas. I always like those because you can always find a place for them and they're really good to experiment on and try something different. So I've got some colours left over from a previous painting that is just drying, and it's in the colours of this grey one here. So the background colour is this nice Arteza Grey with some white to make a very pale grey. And then I have got some metallic and opaque colours. So I've got the Paynes Grey and this Sand, which is the nice opaque colours. And then I have got some nice metallic colours. So I've got the copper, the titanium gold, some silver, some pearl white and DecoArt 24 karat gold. And what I thought I would do is use the grey as the background colour and then put all the colours in the centre, and then I thought I've got some just plain white with a little bit of silicone in it, and I thought I would put the plastic over like Ann Osbourne does with her paintings, and try to see if I could keep the silicone only on one side. I just thought that would be quite interesting to see if you could get a graduated kind of look. Of course, when you put the plastic on and spread it around, that might not be possible. And I also thought I would try to lift the plastic off so that it doesn't centre in the middle. When I did my last video, which was this one, it just, when you lift it off, when you grab the corners, it does tend to make an indentation. So what I would like to try to do is to see if there's a way to lift it off, maybe just the two corners, lifting it up, just to see if that might be a way to not get that indentation in the middle. So we'll see what happens. There, so I put my grey base down and I've got all my paints ready. So I guess what I was hoping was that the metallics would really show through and be really interesting. So I've got some Paynes Grey here. I just put kind of a line of dots along. And I might not go completely to the edge actually. So I'm just going to dot on all the different colours. I suppose I could do it in a triangle. But then I guess if I did it in a triangle, it might just still have that kind of indentation that I'm trying to get away from. Now this is the Arteza Grey. Perhaps I'll just put a bigger line of that across the bottom there. And this is silver. Maybe I'll put the metallic colours more towards the top. As you can see, I'm kind of making it up as I go along. This titanium gold by Artiste is actually lovely. When it mixes with all the other colours and the 24 karat gold, it is just so nice. Looks like I will go to the edge because it might be nice if it goes over the edge as well. This is pearl white, so maybe I'll put some of that more towards the top because that might be nice and wispy. So maybe I'll just do that. And then I've got this sand colour. I forgot about the sand colour. I'll put that somewhere in the middle. Because this is quite good as a opaque colour. Some 24 karat gold. Because I do really want the metallics to show. Just put some of that at the bottom as well. And then maybe just at the bottom I'll put some copper. Maybe just at this bottom bit. And this is where I'm going to put the silicone. I might just put one line of silicone at the bottom there. So I think it's going to be interesting, because I can't imagine at the moment how that's going to be, but it certainly looks pretty with all those colours there. So this is just Floetrol, white and some, well, one drop of silicone. So I think I'm just going to put that largely across the bottom. Because it might make some interesting patterns with the colours that are there. And then it might, if I put the plastic on and spread it this way instead of upwards, it might just make some cells at the bottom but not at the top. But we never know exactly what will happen. But it does look very pretty like that. So this is the plastic that came with this particular canvas. And then I'll perhaps have to just tidy my edges afterwards. So I think that what I'll do is, from about here, I will spread it upwards. And then from here down, I'll spread it downwards. And of course, you know, paint will go where it wants to go anyway. But that's what I will try to do. I'll try to encourage the silicone to go down that way, and then this other bit to go upwards without the silicone so much. And then hopefully it'll kind of be bubbly at the bottom and then be not quite so bubbly at the bottom. Oh well, let's see. So I think what I'm going to try to do is lift it. Maybe if I try to kind of roll it back, because it's a small canvas, it might be easier to do it like that. Yes, that is looking exactly like what I had in mind, actually. And I'm not going to put a torch on it, I don't think, because I can already see there's some interesting cells there, and I don't want to make them big and ugly. And I think if I put a torch on it, I think it will just make them big and caterpillar. My words aren't working today. Caterpillary, that's what I wanted to say. I don't want them big and caterpillary. So yes, that is what I had really thought. I'm going to spin that round for you because that is the way up really that I thought. And I'm just going to add a little bit of this base colour from where the plastic was on, and I touched the canvas just to make sure it's got some nice smooth edges. But that's looking very pretty. So I'm going to let that settle and then I will bring you in for a close-up. So here is this quite delicate little painting, and I do really like how it has turned out. I did put my stick just through this bottom area a little bit. There was a big ugly round cell there and there was nothing much on this side, so I just took my stick just through a little bit just to make it a little bit more even and to break up the cell that was a little bit ugly. And that little middle section there has got some really sweet little cells. I do think that they look really nice and the colours have all mixed together. And then towards the top where I didn't put the silicone or tried not to put it, it's just much softer and a little bit kind of ghostly and wispy, which again is what I wanted. So I will let you see that when it is dry and we'll see what you think. So bye for now. So here is this little painting and it's come out very interestingly. I really like those little bits towards the top, which is the DecoArt Extreme Sheen White, because it just makes an interesting kind of shadow really at the top. And I like the way that the paint has come over the edge, and the silicone has made some really lovely kind of little cells and lacing at the bottom. It did move down a little bit, but I quite like that in the end. I think that that is fine. And of course the gold, the titanium gold, and also the copper and the silver, they're really nice and metallic in there. So I think it's very pretty. I think I will experiment again with seeing if I can do a painting where I just have the silicone on the half of the painting. I think that might be quite interesting to try, just a bit of a variation. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.